Alright, I am doing a special video, let's just say before the hurricane video here on my channel. I'm walking down our kind of dirt road. So we are hours away from Hurricane Idalia's impact, and we live in north central Florida, but really pretty close to the Gulf Coast. It's only about an hour, 10 minutes away, but linear it's probably, 20-30 minutes away if we could fly. But I'm walking down to the little creek here on our property, so excuse me panting because it's still pretty humid, even though look at how calm it is. I'll flip the camera and do some filming, but it's quiet. All I can hear is the highway miles away. Normally, like you hear some of the leaves, the trees moving, nothing, no wind. So the calm before the storm. That's the road from the last rains we had. But this is what I'm mainly worried about. Let me get back in focus. We have a creek here, and I'm on a bridge, but this is really prone to flooding. And I might, depending on how it's looking before I go to bed, bring my truck on this side so I can at least get out, or we can get out if we have to, because usually we can walk this even if there's torrential rain. But we are prepared. Nautical Wanderers is working late tonight, but she should be home before the brunt of it, and she's going to call me if she needs any help getting across this. I'll come out here with the flashlight. This is the calm before the storm, so I'm going to make another video after this if I'm able to, whether or not we got any damage. I do still have to work tomorrow, so we're going to see about that. Let me flip the camera around here. That's a better look. There's a, oh no, a little elephant ear. We had some wild elephant ears. I think it'll be fine. It might get swept down, current. But it's already kind of filling up, just from the little bit of rain we've been having on and off. But normally what happens is it's coming from this way. It just gets overwhelmed here, and it can't flow. And it just rises, and it goes this way. There's debris from the last kind of rain we had, and it completely engulfs all of this. So the creek here kind of winds. Sorry, this footage is going to be real bumpy. So there's a creek right there, so it's going to basically bridge this, no pun intended, from here, because this becomes more a dam basically because of the flow, and all this will be underwater. You can get a little closer to the creek here. You can see from the last rain how these baby bamboos are leaning. The water current was coming down here. There's some elephant ears. A trickle right now, and eerily calm. You hear some cicadas, the creek. There's the bend there after the road bridge. But all this will be, it winds right around here too. So it'll just go straight this way, and this will all be underwater. Yeah, so we're not like worried for our safety. We're worried more about the road, being to take the Tesla, being able to drive the Tesla over it. Just if we have to leave in the middle of the night or early in the morning. I'm more concerned with rain than wind where we are. Hopefully it veers, I don't want it to hit anybody, but a little more west, and that'll help us. If it drifts back down now, east or southeast, at this point, it would be worse for us. I filled up the one truck we have that I'm looking down, sorry, so I don't trip. I filled it up with gas, and a lot of the gas stations in Gainesville were already out of mid-grade and low-grade gas. They only had premium. Let me show you this real quick. I had dug this kind of, you can see here the water tracks. I dug this to help keep it off of this so it doesn't erode this too much, even though this is going to be covered with water, I'm sure, tonight. Because you can see we come down that's pretty high up there. So all that is above us, and water just comes down that way. And the same thing up here to where our house is, it'll just come down this way because to meet the creek in the middle. So again, as I'm starting to sweat, I'm gonna head back to the house. I took a shower, shampooed my hair, so tomorrow, in case there's no water, we do have well, but we need electric to run it. I will make another video of the aftermath. Hopefully there's not really any. Stay tuned. This has been kind of a boring video, but it's the eerily, normally there's some movement. There is nothing, no trees, and we have some pretty tall trees. That was a really tall pine tree. You can see the Spanish moss. It's barely moving. No, the air is still. There's a Tesla garage. The air is still. I am sweating, and stay tuned. I will update you tomorrow sometime, but the video may not be out till Sunday. I may not have internet to upload it, so we're gonna see. I think this is the most direct, and potentially it's going to be a category 3 so far. It is a category 2. Actually, let me read it. I got it up here already. This is updated like at 5:17 p.m. It's about 5:30 right now. Hurricane Idalia has reached category 2 strength with sustained maximum wind speeds of 100 miles per hour as it travels over the hot waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Projected landfall along Florida's Gulf Coast, which I call the armpit of Florida. There's a better name for it, but it's the shape. It looks like the little bite out of Florida where the panhandle meets the main part, and we are not that far from there where we live. We're inland from that point, right in Gainesville basically. Category 3 is going to be rough for us, so that's where I'm worried about it a little bit. Just again with the water, the wind, I think we're protected by the trees, but also maybe a little vulnerable by them, because this is the most clear part of the property. There is trees, like we're like in the middle of trees, so hopefully that kind of helps with like wind gusts. I am sweating. It is so humid here in Florida. That's why the storm's coming. Anyway, that's the hurricane info and update. I will again make a video sometime tomorrow or the days after. I'll record tomorrow what I can. Hopefully, I think I still have to work. We're gonna see. Where I work, they'll let us know in the morning if I can. I need to call an emergency hotline, and I have to work basically if the roads aren't closed. And I even have a slip telling them I need to get to work. I'm an essential worker. I will keep you updated. Stay tuned. Hurricane Idalia 2023, August 30th, sometime tomorrow, early in the morning. Cross your fingers. That's ugly. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. If you can, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to see more. Bye.